Yo, Prince, man. I'm on my tribe shit today. I feel it. It's your boy, Young Title.
Okay, so this the type of rhyme that'll make you use your mind. Try not to lose your mind, it's spectacular design. There's a reason why I do this, trying to start a movement. You miss one step and you'll be clueless. Thoughts that you don't know what to do with. It's not a race, but if it was, I'm winning by a shoe-in. They salty cause they don't know how I do it. Confident, and I'm about to prove it. Screw it, I'm about to take a bite and chew it. My mind's in the galaxy, came from gravity. Still create a masterpiece, not talking blasphemy. It's so sad to see, I'm in my own head. Sick of the thoughts, looking for the future, but I'm worried about what I brought. See my head to the sky, had to get it out my ass. Struggle real around here, I won't let it last. Smell the fumes in the air, you know I'm smoking gas. Rotation like puff, puff, pass. So I say, I'll never rest, regardless of all the pain and the stress. Say it with my chest, I was destined to be the best. I'll never rest, regardless of all the pain and the stress. Say it with my chest, I was destined to be the best. I'll never rest, regardless of all the pain and the stress. Say it with my chest, I was destined to be the best. I'll never rest, regardless of all the pain and the stress. I'll say it with my chest, I was destined to be the best. I'm moving forward, not listening, I'm breaking orders. Tell them I don't need no passport, I still cross the border. You thinking you can out-rap me, boy? I oughta spit some wicked shit, you see the difference. I got the game slaughtered, got a long road ahead of me. Counting blessings every day, feeling real heavenly. Throwing all my flavors out to get the perfect recipe. Tell them they below, not next to me. I dare them try to question me. Toss the coin up, calling it head, cause that's what I'm aiming for. Your whole quality's dead. I was built from strong threads. Watch my working just like COVID-19. It's gonna be a tough spread. Now I got your attention. Let's switch dimensions. I think they need me in this competition. Thanks to influences, it's my ambition. Also envision my path, so I complete the mission. I'll never rest, regardless of all the pain and the stress. Say it with my chest, I was destined to be the best. I'll never rest, regardless of all the pain and the stress. Say it with my chest, I was destined to be the best. I'll never rest, regardless of all the pain and the stress.
Blessings, blessings, welcome, welcome. That was my son, Untitled, with Tribe Vibes. Give him another round of applause.
Awesome!
That's right. Before I start today's show, I want to make sure I give out love and applause and shout out to those who've been following me. Much love. Also, send shout out to an item I use very often. Like I said, I don't have any sponsors, y'all, but I always love to give shout outs to those. I am sponsored by myself, MacMan Medias LLC, as you can see in the back. But I also want to give a shout out right now to Peak H2O. Now I'm keeping 100% real with y'all. When I'm having the mood, y'all, when I'm like I'm not hydrated right, and I need that, you know, especially working out, being out in the sun all day, Peak H2O does what it does for me. What I need to do, electrolytes. Also, it gives me that energy boost, and the taste. Don't have that nasty sugar-free kickback. This flavor, amazing flavors. They have it in orange cream, which is my favorite, and ice pop. Man, y'all got to give it a shout out. Hey, Peak H2O. Check it out. Today, y'all, we're going to get into a good subject. Like I said, I gave a warning to everybody. If y'all are sensitive to racial conversation, if you're sensitive to adult conversation, if you're sensitive to looking at yourself in the mirror and saying what's really going on, because some of us need to actually do that. We need to slap ourselves in the face and get the job done and go for it. We got to. Tonight's podcast is so important, y'all. We're going to get on that today, but also got another thing, subject called Pay the Cost to Be the Boss. Y'all, I got to break down some things that comes to business, but we are going to get this show crackling, starting off and pumped up. So let's give ourselves a round of applause for all y'all that tuned in. I'm going to give y'all an applause right now. And gunshot salute to everyone tuning in tonight. That's right. That's right, baby. That's right. That's how we do it. That's how we do it. That's how we do it. Give me a second. Trying to see if we have more people coming in, but I don't think we do right. But wait, that's not going to stop the party today. We are going to get the party going. Let's get it percolating, y'all. All right, y'all. And today's first subject, man, is something that's dear and near to my heart. And we are going to talking about offensive, disrespectful, and unnecessary behavior and how it needs to stop right now at this minute. Now I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to give you a warning. If you're listening to this, if you're watching this podcast, this word's going to get kind of nasty for you. Because I'm in the midst of a situation to where I've had enough. We've been talking about fatigue and fatigue per color, per race, per person. Well, I'm going to tell you something that's been irritating the mess out of me. And I don't say much about it because the fact that I have to work with people that don't look like me. I have to live around and do business with people who don't look like me. I got to go to the grocery store and communicate on a daily basis with people who do not look like me. Should that be a downfall on me? No, it should not. So why, when I say offensive, disrespectful, and unnecessary, you trying to figure out what I'm talking about, right? So what I decided to do is I decided to go ahead and we're gonna do a little research on some things. See, what I did was I asked Google to help me out. Because I wanted to actually know the meaning of the things that we use to describe people. So I looked up offensive. Offensive, causing someone to feel deeply hurt, upset, or angry. Now, remember these definitions I'm giving you because these are going to be important to you. Now, remember, I just said offensive. Offensive was causing someone to feel deeply hurt, upset, or angry. Now, we're going to go into the word disrespectful. Disrespectful means showing a lack of respect or courtesy, impolite. Now, see, I'm giving you these terms for a reason. Like I said, so just keep paying attention to the terms. They're going to keep coming in. They're going to keep coming in because it's important to have these. Important to have these. And understand what these terms mean. It's important to have them and to understand them. So we're going to go to the last term, which is unnecessary. Unnecessary, not needed. More than is needed, excessive. So you may ask yourself, why did I give you these explanations? Why did I give you these explanations for these words? What's the reason behind it? Because I live in a time where, as me being who I am, we're gonna say as me being a black man, a brown-skinned person, I live in a time where I deal with a lot of garbage, a lot of mess. And I am told and feel, like I said, remember, today's conversation is my personal opinion. Because I can't live your life. I don't know how you live. I know how I live and what I've been through. And it gets to a point where you get sick and tired of always being that nice guy and you want to say something, but you don't. This is why I have this podcast, because here at the M Spot is a personal spot for me to unleash the things that are upsetting me or irritating me, that irritate and upset others, but no one has the nerves to stand up and speak about. That's what I do here. That's what I am doing here. I hash out problems. Now, you might play around on your podcast how you do things, but I don't mess around. And I'm so fired up about this, and I'm interjecting myself because this has to be fixed. That offensive, disrespectful, unnecessary behavior I'm talking about is being me. Yes, it's being black, being brown skinned. And I'm going to give you examples. Like I said, this is me talking. If you have anything to say, chime in. That's what this conversation is for. We're adults. But I'm going to give you my example, my life. And if you know me, I'm not a thug. I ain't a troublemaker. I'm very intelligent and I handle business lawfully. I handle things the gentleman's way. But still, because of the way I look and who I am, I still deal with things that are considered offensive, disrespectful, unnecessary. And that's not towards me. That's the things that I have to offer, my culture, my image, the things that I'm involved in has to offer things to you. But to certain people, they're offensive, disrespectful, and unnecessary. Oh, we're going to break it down. I'm going to tell you why I say that. We're going to go to some instances. Stories, real quick. Personal stories happened to me. I won't tell you where. I just tell you they happened. You already know one time I answered the phone, talking to a lady on the phone. She had to call and ask for somebody. I answered the phone, and she said, I thought the nigger was going to take care of it. He didn't, so I'm asking someone else to take care of it. Yeah, you're going to hear words. If they beat me today, they bleep me. I don't care. This conversation is real. It has to be had. Well, after that happened, I got to a certain point I really feel like nobody gave a damn about what just happened to me. Yeah, I feel like nobody gave a damn about what just happened to me. Yeah, that's how I feel. Because it really, to me, there was no remorse towards my situation because you're not in my shoes. And then in any area I'm in most of the time, unless I'm doing my weekend gig, if I'm out in public doing business, or if I'm in a situation where I'm doing some type of job, I'm always the only one of me in that job, in that business. You don't know how that feels when certain things happen or certain things are said, and I have to sit there and act as if I either didn't hear them, I have to soak them in. Don't tell me I'm the only one that does that. I'm not. Because I'm already perceived as overly aggressive. See this? Tonight I wore Gorilla Black for a reason. Gorilla Black is two-sided. It's a man, it's a gorilla on the other side. He did that because he showed he has two ways. He's a gentleman and a gorilla, meaning he can handle business when he got to, and he can be a gentleman when he has to. That's how I feel. But on the outside, I feel as if they see something else and they see me. I'm already perceived as intimidating because I'm only 5'6", but if you see me, I got shoulders, arms, chest, everything. So I'm already over aggressive, perceived to be over aggressive. So I have to go above and beyond to make sure I'm the super sweetest guy I can be. Because when I go into these places, that's what I want you to understand. A lot of people don't understand this as being a black man trying to be successful when I'm doing things, or trying to climb the corporate ladder, or trying to prove that I can exist in an arena that they say I couldn't succeed in. When I succeed, it helps others. Me and others that look like me going to these job places and things like of that nature, and we try not to make mistakes because we see that we're only one or two in there. If I mess up, someone that looks like me maybe never get another chance to do that job ever again. And the applause is there because I just stated a fact. I'm going to ruffle feathers tonight. There's going to be some people who don't want to talk to me no more. I understand that. But listen to what I'm saying. I'm not saying anything wrong. I'm just speaking from the heart. And I'm going to try to help come up with some type of solution to solve these problems. Another instance. I was at work one time at a job. I've been listening to country. You know I live in Arkansas. I listen to country, rock and roll, all day, all week, all month, all year. I put on R&B one time. Customers are grooving it. An employee comes from the back saying they can't hear what they was doing. We need to turn that down or either turn it off. But just a minute ago, when everything else was being played, there was no problem. And on top of it, I was playing slow R&B. Nothing with sexual context in it. It was something that was more about a guy crying over a lady he had just lost. Someone took, like even Stevie Wonder, My Sharia Moore, or Ribbon in the Sky, stuff like that. Oh no, that our cousins ain't gonna like that. That music is too offensive. Too offensive? What the hell are you talking about? Too offensive. That's what I mean. To offend means to we already looked it up. Who is this upsetting? You? But yet I'm here every day listening to the same stuff. I'm only one of me, and I can't give my opinion or say anything because if I do, my stuff is offensive. It's unnecessary. It's disrespectful. You get where I'm going with this? Give me the kiss of death. That's what you're doing. And I see right now I have nobody watching. You know why? Because this subject is touchy. People don't like stuff like this. Algorithm cuts it, regular people cut it, and I put it under education because this is an educational moment. Get another instance. I'm at work. A Latino gentleman walks in. I speak to him twice. He says nothing to me. Another guy speaks to him of a different color. He says nothing to him. A young lady walks up. He speaks to her. He wants to speak to the guy he thinks is in charge. And somebody said, look, I'm the one in charge of taking bills today. He don't want to speak to me. Lo and behold, not knowing that I speak Spanish, he's cussing everybody in the building out. The fact that you thought you had enough gumption and gold to walk in and disrespect me because you think I don't have any power at the job I work at, lo and behold, I'm one of the people that can help your situation. But because I don't look up to the standard and to the code, because I look unnecessary, because I look offensive, because I look disrespectful, you choose not to come and give me the opportunity to take care of you. Well, guess what? Guess what I gotta say to that? Tonight's podcast was not for those faint of heart. Tonight's podcast is not about giving away a bunch of money. See, I've kind of figured out how this works. When it comes to giving out real issues and talking about real subjects, people won't tune in. They won't gloss over facts and situations. They won't feel good stories to the fact that makes them feel good. Nobody wants to look in the mirror and hold themselves accountable. I the same. You know how many times I've lived a stereotype? I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna tell you the honest truth. I've lived a stereotype. You know why? Because at that point in time, I felt like that's the only thing I had to lean my hat on. Nobody listening, nobody giving a damn. And so y'all judge these young brothers out here in the hood or other folks who ain't doing what you think they should be doing. Remember, anytime they do attempt to do something, it's considered offensive, disrespectful, unnecessary. How would you feel if every time you attempt to do something, that's how you were perceived? That's how you were ushered in. Those are the adjectives and verbs and pronouns that were used to describe you and what you are and what you do. We live in a time where our music, our dress, our look, our talk, our swag is considered so offensive. But everyone wants to use it. Everyone wants to copy it. It's not about a color thing, it's more of a cultural thing. But what irritates me is when people like me who don't say anything speak out on this, it's an issue because I shouldn't be talking about this. I am a guy that has a hobby in the field of entertainment. And I go into places where I know that if I wasn't doing this entertainment, I could not walk into on my own. And then the fact that I play a heel in these areas is makes it even more bombastic of a fact that it's really like kind of hard to be liked. That's what makes my character easier to do because I kind of lean into certain things. I try not to do it every day, but it's a lean in. But some people find those things offensive. My talk, my swag, my look, my dress. When I say look and dress are different. You can look a certain way, your body structure, your features, then your dress is something different. But it's always considered offensive for some odd reason. That is so irritating to me. Why am I offensive to you? If you have not been in my shoes, either way, either side of the coin. And then for my Latino brother to be offensive against me. My brother, your situation ain't no different than mine. Just everything we do and we deal with. Like how we term things, the stealing of inventions. No, take pride in what you did and understand the difference between improvement and invention. Here's what I'm going to tell you something right now. All the people say, we invented this, we invented that, we invented that. If you took something somebody else had made and created, and you attempted to take something and you did something to tweak it or make it a little bit better, that is not called invention. That is called improvement. We got to stop with that mess. That is not called invention. That is called improvement. Remember that. It's a difference. It's a big difference. It is not the same. I can sit here and create a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. You can take it and toast it and put crunchy peanuts on the top. Now you have improved it. You haven't invented anything. You improved my sandwich. So stop claiming you invented something when all you did was improve the fact on it. But if that is spoken on, then we're getting out of line and not in place like we should be. I'm so fed up with this situation. And too many people sit back and don't say anything about it. They go to their daily lives. I am so tired of hearing people talk. You know why people marched so much back in the day? Because we live in a time in the world, y'all, think about this. We can't change a damn thing. We can't change anything. We live in a time and an era where we can talk and talk and talk. We can vote and vote and vote. We can go forward and forward and forward. That's why I don't understand the aggressive motion to get physical, because it changes not a damn thing. You end up away from your family, locked up, or somebody has passed away, so two sets of families get hurt, but nothing else comes out of it. I've got to say this because this is getting so damn irritating to me. Y'all wonder why people march. Y'all wonder why people get out here and do tricks, because they know there's no other way to change it. Getting physical does nothing. Talking about on 50 million airway programs does nothing. We can talk and do all kinds of stuff we want to do, but until the people that are in charge of what is going on decide to change, we are going to do nothing. The marching is necessary because there's another way to work on getting acknowledgement for your plight without going into physical demonstration. Because physical demonstration brings back retaliation, which brings on more retaliation, which brings a whole different beast that we are not trying to get into right now. But they marched because they already knew that being physical was not going to get them anywhere, no matter how strong, no matter how many of them it was. In the long run, it did them no good because it was not going to end good for them. That's why they marched back then so peacefully. That's why they try to march now. Get it through your head. All the stuff y'all going through can't be solved by being violent. But then on the other coin too, if I do step out and I want to make a difference, if I do step out and I want to help somebody, you have got to find me less unoffensive, less disrespectful, less unnecessary, and then for me to help the plight. It's about unification, y'all. We can't get it. It's not fair in your workplace. It's not fair in your government. It's not fair in your city. It's not fair in your town, the judicial system, the financial system, the economic, just anywhere. It's not fair. And it's not just about the color barrier. It's about the economic barrier. That's what gets me about what happened to me and the Latino guy. You live in the same life I'm living, where we're on this level to where we both have to try to make it up. So why would you disrespect me? The people I work with or people I've worked with, people I've been involved with, past, future, present. Treat me like I treat you. I don't find you offensive, disrespectful, and unnecessary. So don't do me the same way. Give me the same respect and love that I would give to you. Hell, you like everything in my culture. We can get along. But stop saying, let it slide. Don't worry about it. Or why you bring old stuff up? It did not happen to you. You do not understand. I cannot tell you not to feel how you feel if you're going through something. I've never been through it. All that I can do is say, brother, I can try to help you out. The acknowledgement thing is a killer too. Like I just said, the acknowledgement. I don't care what, I don't give a damn what color you are or what you got going on. If I see something that's happened to you, I'm going to speak up on it. I'm going to ask you if you're okay, because that is my first assignment. No matter what I do, my first assignment as a human being to make sure you're okay. Now, if you get mad or get offended, I'll back up, move away. That's no problem. But these are conversations and topics that have got to be spoken about if we are going to fix racial tension, if we are going to fix education, if we are going to fix finances, if we are going to fix healthcare. We've got to have the point where we are respecting each other, because there's some things that I and my community can do for you and some things you and your community can do for us. But we can get that situation if we do it together. Y'all, that was on my mind, bro. That's been, y'all don't know, that's been simmering up for a hot minute. I'm telling you, I've been thinking about that. Another round of applause and cheer for y'all for everybody here. I see now tonight's that type of night where, yeah, it's going to be some, not many people are tuning in. And I'm going to tell you, and I'm going to get on this real quick too before I go to my break. When I can't afford to do the giveaways and I'm looking for real fans, that's how I know who real, who sticks around. Because when you don't have the funding and you're doing all this stuff yourself, running your business, running a podcast, your pockets are not deep. And so I choose to do giveaways to help those who I know may be in need, or I do giveaways because I enjoy the fact that I want to help you and bless you for helping me. My strive for 500, as usual. But when I get the inboxes of people flooding my inbox for money, or people, I have people that have liked and followed me, and then all of a sudden they didn't win, they unliked and unfollowed. That's fine. You do what you want to do. But all it is proving points I've been making about social media. We are so fickle as a people, so fickle for social media, so fickle for life, so fickle for finances, that there are people like me who are willing to help. No problem. But no doesn't mean I'm a bad person or I don't care. No means I can't help right now. And so y'all, I'm going to keep doing the giveaways, but I'm going to let you know there's going to be some real changes on them. I'm going to start looking for real fans, real supporters. Those are the ones I'm going to start paying. So I'm telling you right now, if you're a fuddy-duddy and you're acting funny, don't think you're going to collect this money. Well, y'all, right now, I'm going to get ready to take me a small break, man. So today, it's so cool. Today I was going through social media, and, I always got to tell you that I don't own the rights to the music. It's not mine. I do not own any copyrights, anything like that. Like I said, I have my son and stuff on here most of the time. But today I found something a little bit special. I found a young lady by the name of It's Octavia the Great. Hey, I'm gonna be honest. Like I said, they might flag me for this, but y'all, this female got bars. I don't know where she came from. All I know is this: she got bars. Um, she puts you in the remind the boom bat era. Like I said, her bars are mad nuts. Check this out, y'all.
Yo, welcome to the city. I'm cruising through with my top down. Music interrupting your conversations and cars now. Moving through dimensions, I'm different, I'm feeling love now. Cause I made decisions that pull me out of the dark. How? Well, I'm glad you asked, so let me put it to you like this, yeah. Change the conversations I was having with me within. Drop the fucking hate and became my own best friend, yeah. Better late than never, better when time just don't exist. Better when time just don't exist. But what in my mind just won't admit that every line I cross again is just a reminder that I'm limitless. I couldn't hint at this. Learn to see for what it really is. Investing in myself, I only speak to me in dividends. Ooh, give me my strength back. Give me my joy, my love, my peace back. Give me my dreams back. Give me my queen back. Give me my pep in my step, my spring back. Vision in the night. Time. I saw it like a vision in the night. Yeah, welcome to the city. I'm top down. Music interrupting your conversations and cars now. Moving through dimensions, I'm different, I'm feeling love now. Cause I made decisions that pull me out of the dark. How? Well, I'm glad you asked, so let me put it to you like this, yeah. Change the conversations I was having with me within. Drop the fucking hate and became my own best friend, yeah. Better late than never, better when time just don't exist. Better when time just don't exist. But what in my mind just won't admit that every line I cross again is just a reminder that I'm limitless. I couldn't hint at this. Learn to see for what it really is. Investing in myself, I only speak to me in dividends. Ooh, give me my strength back. Give me my joy, my love, my peace back. Give me my dreams back. Give me my queen back. Give me my pep in my step, my spring back. Vision in the night. Time. I saw it like a vision in the night.
Hey, y'all, I'm gonna keep it real. She go hard. She go bananas. Hey, when I heard that joint, man, another round of applause. That is Octavia the Great. Hey, man. Hey, go to OctaviaTheGreat.com. She just started posting these videos. The girl got bars. She go completely in. She hard. It's nuts. This is, wow. Like I said, another round of applause, man. She took me back. It reminded me of like Lauren Hill and Bahamadia, Ladybug from Digable Planets. The girl got bars. She got mad bars. The girl got mad bars. Okay, y'all. Well, I'm glad y'all back right now. Hey, how you doing? Good morning, my friend. I see y'all. Good evening. Gonna give a gunshot salute to everybody that tuned in. I'm be honest, y'all. For y'all that just tuned in, okay, I hate that y'all just missed my rant. I'll be honest. I went in for like 28 minutes on some racial tension, on some things. Y'all have gotta, hey, get up with me. We gotta be on it. Please go back. I won't rehash what I went into because I was mad. Well, I will say that as being who I am, I've learned a couple lessons during the week, and I'm learning even more. And all I can say is this: is that at this point in time, I will no longer feel like I am that I am offensive, disrespectful, or unnecessary. If you didn't tune in, you'll know. You just gotta go back and listen. Gotta go back and listen. This is a great conversation. I won't repeat it again. So it took me 30 minutes to get it out. You guys gotta listen. Check it. So check that out. Also, man, we're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna get into some things real quick before we get on my last subject of the day. I gotta send some shout outs. Right now, I'm gonna send a shout out to my people at Action Pack Sports. That's right, Action Pack Sports, ran by Jonathan Holt. Jonathan Holt, expert and years in training as far as the art of professional wrestling. Gotta check them out, Action Pack Sports. That's right, it's not action packed unless it's Action Pack Sports. That's right, baby. Also, right now, I'm gonna go ahead and do. I'm gonna give some shout out. I got some shows here. I wanted to give y'all let y'all see what's going down. If I ain't mistaken, Hold on. I think we got it right here. Going through some. I gotta bring these up real quick. If y'all, if you know how this works, you gotta get everything lined up. Especially when you mess around with these computers and everything. Real quick, y'all can check out my little websites while I do this. You can go ahead and hit me up if you want any merchandise made. Talk to me about getting a print on the podcast, anything like that. Hit me at the www.macmansmediallc.net. There is going to be a contact form. Hit that. I get back with you within 24 hours. Also, catch me. You can send me an email. Contact me if you want to talk. Anything, got something special going on with me to pump it and push it on the podcast. Hit me at Motivational Muscle. Muscle spelled MUZCLE at yahoo.com. Also, I'm on Facebook at Ontario Hill. I'm at TikTok at Motivational Muscle. I am on YouTube at MacMan's Media LLC, Twitch at MacMans1231, and Instagram MacMan_fitness. That's right, y'all. All right, so now we are going to pump out information, baby. I got some big information for y'all, some big things going on. We're about to pump this out for you so y'all can see what's really going down. All right, let's get this up and going here. Hold on. Let me see what I got. All right, let me see here. Hold on, y'all. Getting it to where it's looking just tasty. So we gotta get this right. So y'all, we got some events coming up I want to talk to you about. First event, that's right. Action Packed Sports, Friday, November 14th, 2025. Mills High School Gymnasium. Doors open at 5 p.m. Bell time, 6 p.m. That's right. Live person action. Action Packed Sports was just brawl for it all. That is right. Hey, check it out. Action Jackson. You see my guy, Moonshine Mantel. Aaron Roberts, Big Atua. There's Last Skywalker, Maurice Walker. Also, we have D-Mo. That's correct. The all the way over athlete D-Mo. Also, Cassandra Golden and the man himself, Action Jackson. That's right. Don't forget to get your tickets for that. You want to get your tickets, get a hold of Action Jackson. Even hit me up on my social media or my email. I got access to tickets. That's right. Brawl for it all. Friday, November 14th, 2025. Action Packed Sports presents. Hey, man, y'all got to get into that. It's going to be nice. Oh, then don't forget, hey, November 8th. This is before that. The week before that, November 8th, the Retribution. No Forgiveness, No Mercy. MCW puts on this event. It's going to be at Mark Tree, 802 Liberty Street, Mark Tree, Arkansas. Doors open at 5. Event starts at 6. Hey, come up and check out the talent. You're going to see the Lords, led by my mentor when they 7th. That is C.T. Fletcher and Galen Ray. Also, you'll see that, hey, my boy, Zach Daniels. You also see Prodigy. Also, the Snake Man himself, Sean Hoodrich. That's right. Come on, man. November 8th, doors open at 5. The Retribution. Don't forget, Mac Manz will be at both of these events. Hey, I am the man with the plan with the steel crown in my hand. Let's get it going. Also, this month, October 25th, back at the arena. That's right, Valiant Arena, 201 Highway, 367 Tuckerman, Arkansas. You will see Halloween Wars. That and the return of Fat Jitsu as K Tumor makes his return October 25th. That's right. Doors open at 6:30. Events bell time 7:30. And guess who will be back in the building? That is right. That's right. That's right. The man, Mac Manz, will be back in the building, baby, ready to raise all kind of hell. So those are 3 events that are going on, man. Y'all got to check them out, man. Let's get a round of applause for all that action. Hey, man, the wrestling scene in Arkansas is so dope. I always try to tell people that, man. Y'all not really feeling it. Y'all don't understand the wrestling scene in Arkansas. The wrestling scene in Arkansas is like super dope. It just is, man. We've came a ways. Much love and respect to all those, man. All those events, all the people I showed in that. Hey, this is real, man. Down here, we really do this. And to be involved with such talent in such an area is just off the chain, man. I am super blessed. I'm super blessed. I'm super blessed. All right, y'all, let's get on to the last subject of the day. I pay the cost to be the boss. Y'all, when you have a business or when you have a business or some type of income, a stream of income that you use and you choose to make that one of your main sources of how you uh, provide for yourself, how you take care of yourself. See, me, I decided to retire from work because I got to the point where I couldn't take care of my family and still work a full time job. It was not feasible. I was missing events, missing moments, and if you know, I have disability in my home, so I have to be more alert and more available. And working a job till my fingers are gone or until I can't function or move does me no good. Getting up in the morning, going to work, and being there at either 5 to 8 in the morning, 5 to 8 as far as entry time, and then coming home 4 till 10 o'clock at night, never knowing when. It's not a good look when you are taking care of a family who has special or certain needs. So you decide to make your own business. Here's the kicker though: when you make your own business, I've learned now about the difference between business associates and beggars. A business associate is there, they reach their hand out, you reach your hand out, you meet in the middle, you grab something, you decide you're going to take that something and make it worth something. Once you make it worth something, it becomes a bigger something, and you and your partner went from nothing to something. Then you got the beggars who will come around like they're going to be business partners, but they just want to see you do something. They take, they run, and they create something from what you created. When you are a small business, you will meet more beggars than business partners, more vagabonds than business partners, more crooks, more sidewinders, more two-facers, more side talkers, more cracking it offers. They have no respect for single businessmen. I've literally had full conversations with people about how I run my business. Do you go to McDonald's and sit down with the corporate office member and say, how do y'all run y'all McDonald's? Do you go to Ford and ask them, hey, tell me, show me exactly how you built that damn car? Because the person that's actually not asking you to actually see if you have knowledge of it, they're asking because they're testing and judging you. If you're going to give me a shot to do a job for you, give me the shot and leave me alone and let me actually do what I do. You'll be shocked. I'm going to always be very polite, very receptive, very respectful. And I'm going to respect your opinion and your wishes because it's your item I'm producing for you. But on the same respect level, have that respect level for me. See how I did that? On the same respect level, meaning on the same level of respect, have that level of respect I have for you, for me. Because it makes business go smooth. But no, that's not what happens. When you're a small business person, people are quick to criticize you and never come back to shop, or they're quick to give you a bad name, or quick to complain about the service you provide. Remember, I'm not a big corporation. I am a one-man sole proprietorship whose main goal is to provide people who need me with my services at a very, very reasonable price on very, very reasonable plans because I know they can't come out and afford everything at one time. But I'll still get gruff and gripe about stuff. But then there's people out here that you have to pay up front all the way before you even get your merchandise. And some of the quality isn't that good. That's no knock on anyone. It's no one I know. I'm just stating situations how things go. If McDonald's messes your burger up, you might complain and whine up to McDonald's about that burger. You even might give them a chance to fix the problem, which they will, but you'll continue to go back. I'm not never going back to McDonald's, but you'll go back anyway. It's McDonald's. Be happy. They fixed it. Go to a furniture store. They ordered the wrong bit of furniture for you. Spent all your money on it. You're going to be mad, but you're going to give them a chance to fix that. And guess what? They fixed it. Now, when it comes to someone like me, the little man, if I mess up on your shirt, I'm going to contact you first time I mess up. You're going to contact me. I'm going to offer free services, and I'm going to fix your item. But guess what happens to me? You'll never shop me ever again. Never again. But guess what? I pay the cost to be the boss. I don't have to take your order anyway. When you are a sole proprietor business or small businessman, you have to be continuously polite. It goes to what I was saying earlier about me looking already over aggressive. Sole proprietor business, you have to be a polite person with a comfortable demeanor about yourself. People have to understand that you are comprehensive to them. They gotta understand that you are kind to them. You're understanding their plight. You understand what they're asking for. You're providing their service to the utmost. People have to understand that you provide that, and they have to. But when you do give them that, for you to be a constituent or a consumer of the items that I have, of the commodities I have, you have to be respectful to the fact that I am a small business person. Doesn't mean I can't produce big time product. Just means I'm a smaller business person. So I am trying the best I can at that time to make sure that if I offer you services, you have respect enough to offer those services back. For all y'all just tuned in, do me a favor. Please don't go anywhere. I'm going to give you a 15-minute rundown right now about what my conversation was, because it's all y'all here now, and I hate that this happened this way. Y'all missed it. Earlier, I broke down a conversation, so I'm going to change up real quick. The conversation was based upon offensive, disrespectful, and unnecessary. Now, I looked at those three words. Now, what we did was, real quick, I'm going to do it again so y'all here. We looked up those three words. Also, I pumped the events. Like I said, I pumped all the events too. You guys missed it, but I'm going to run through all that real quick again for you. But right now, we're going to go back to what I was talking about earlier. We're going to go into the terms I had. Okay, number one, unnecessary was one of the terms I used. Unnecessary. Look right there. It says not needed. Okay, now, unnecessary. Then there was offensive. Offensive, causing someone to feel deeply hurt, upset, or angry. Then the last one I had was disrespectful. Disrespectful, showing a lack of respect or courtesy. So the reason I brought that stuff today, y'all, is because the conversation I had earlier was about how, and I told you it's going to be a racial conversation. I know people don't want to hear about it, but I'm going to say it anyway. What was going on was I was speaking about how I've been told that everything I do, not me per se, is offensive, disrespectful, and unnecessary. Examples: music at work, they never play the type of music I listen to. I'm the only black person at my job sometimes. When I say my job, I mean any job I've ever worked. This is always the same situation. I listen to all kinds of stuff all day long. But as soon as I put my music on, I don't listen to, it's either disrespectful, unnecessary, or offensive. And it's not. I listen to slow stuff. I mean, the stuff I listen to, if you know me, you know what I listen to. And it's crazy because it's like I'm not supposed to say anything, but these are things we have to get out, people. We have to start talking about these things. We can't sit around and not have equality, but then complain about the equality. Get it? I talked about the reason if you have a job, and I know this is going to come with some people. This is my personal opinion. I don't know what you deal with. I'm talking about from me. My point. I'm a 50-year-old black man who's lived in the North and the South and has faced racism in both areas. And I'm to the point I'm just tired of it. What sparked it was I had a Latino guy come in, wouldn't speak to me, was very rude to me, spoke in Spanish, cussing everybody out. And I was the person that could help him. But because I didn't look like I could help him and I wasn't white, he didn't want me to help him and he cussed me out basically. I've been on the phone and been called a nigger with no recourse or no remorse or no feelings of people that want to help me to make me feel better. Get over it. I've had worked with a worker who complained about the music. We was listening to stuff all day long, put the music I wanted to hear. She said she couldn't hear what she was trying to do. But the music that was on before was a lot louder than that. I've been in a situation, had a white man shake my hand, say he wouldn't get no shit on his hands. I'm saying it. He didn't get no shit on his hands. So he shook my hand with gloves on. I've been threatened to be hung. I had an older white gentleman told me to get my black ass back in my car and suck his fat white. Yeah. When y'all see me and see this kindness, y'all don't have no idea the stuff I've been through at all. Period. You just don't know. What? And that's why I get so fired up about this racial stuff that happens and goes on. Because I've lived it, I'm living it. I'm a very intelligent black man that don't live no stereotype. I don't even look the stereotype. But because I'm 5'6", I'm 235 pounds. Yeah, I'm jacked. I look automatically aggressive. Automatically aggressive. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of all this. I was in line yesterday. I'm going to tell the story. I was in line at Taco Bell. Taco Bell here in Cabot, Arkansas. I'll tell you exactly where it was. Went into the line. People ordering the funky boards. I'm in line. I waited in line for 20 minutes with no service. And there was white people that came past and got served up twice. I'm still waiting in line. Yeah, I'll tell it. I'm tired of this. Nobody wants to talk about racism or racial behavior or even look in the mirror at themselves and say they're the ones that's causing it or how can I fix it? I'm tired of my culture's music, clothes, look, talk, and swag being considered so offensive. I'm tired of my young brothers out here living a stereotype. We better than that, y'all. They want us to live a stereotype. Be better than that. I'd say before, you know why? I told me before, you know why we march? Because we know if we get violent or do anything else, don't mean a damn thing. We're not changing nothing. I get so fired up about this. All people do is march. They don't do nothing. What are you going to do? You're going to go in there and force your way into the situation and get your ass shot up or go to jail. There's nothing we can do with the violence. We march because we know there's nothing we can do. We started marching as a peaceful way to show that we are irritated. It was a way to start the act of having something noticed to have something changed. The ramifications of a march was supposed to be that something changed. Then it went from marches to riots. The reason those aren't good, because once you get into those, it becomes a battle. No matter how many of you guys there is, you're not going to win. They're going to make sure you don't win. The marching is a peaceful way of doing things. And I'm just so irritated. And you know what gets me more? Because I got to tell people, and you know this, Kelly Ray, and you know this, listen, you know this. I play a heel, and I'm in the South. Y'all don't know what I think. Y'all don't know how I feel. You know how hard it is to play a heel a black heel in the South in these companies? Because literally, what y'all don't, a lot of y'all don't know, I have been approached before by people. It's just an act. But because I look over aggressive already, and my thing is aggressive behavior, it puts me in a box as far as that goes. But if you meet me, I'm just one of the world's sweetest guys. But I have been pooped on and talked about and drugged through so much garbage. I have always been, and people ask me, why do you take on jobs that you know you're going to be the only black person there? I do it for a reason. Because I love a challenge, and I've always succeeded in every challenge I've been given. If they told me I couldn't go this far, I'd crush that bar. We're gonna put the glass ceiling. I crushed it. The couple of jobs I didn't make it past the glass ceiling was because there were some obstacles I could not overcome. But I still gave 100%. And I work hard because I'm gonna tell you exactly how I feel. And this is no knock on nobody. When I go into a job, I always go. And a lot of my brothers and sisters, a lot of my black people, brown skin people will tell you this. They don't say it a lot, but it's the truth. The reason we work so hard, we look around and we notice that it's not a lot of us in one position. So we know that we go hard because if we do this, we lead a pathway for someone that looks just like me to come right behind me and do the same thing I did. I love everybody, ain't no disrespect to nobody. But I've been at jobs, I've seen it, where there's people that don't work as hard as me get promoted. Or if that person mess up and fire them, they put someone else in that position. Yeah, Kelly Ray, I thank you for saying that. You're good at it. Yeah, and I think I do appreciate you. I appreciate you. But it's been 50 years of life, and I've had so many things with this racial thing, and the reason I speak on it the way I do and so articulate is because I'm out to prove a point. I'm a brother that enjoys grammar. I enjoy high end literature. I enjoy computers. I enjoy Wall Street, stocks, bonds. I enjoy numeric problems, numeric equations that need to be solved. I enjoy science, chemistry, chemical reactions to certain bases and gases, things like that. I'm into stuff like that. But if you have me already pegged as offensive, disrespectful, unnecessary, you'll never get to know that side of me. Because you'll never have enough of what it takes to come to me to understand that I have all these different gifts. You look at me and see one thing, but then I open my mouth. You know how many people I shock when I speak to them? Especially on the phone. Because before I speak, you see this. Then I open my mouth, and out of my palate comes a little bit of diction, articulation, thesaurical wordplay. It's kind of shocking. Because I'm out to prove a point that I am one who is not disrespectful, who is not unnecessary, who's not offensive. Because I am me. I am Mac Manz. I am Ontario. I'm man before I'm anything else. But I had to say that today, had to get that out. I'm tired of that. That's how it just feels like. Those are always the words used. Offensive, disrespectful, unnecessary. I've never, ever been around so many people who will do the things that they say they don't want you to do, who are so oxymoronic that they can't seem to understand that they're doing the crap they don't want you to do to them, they do it to you. But people, we have got to get it to stop. And once again, before I go, because my buddies is here, I'm going to go back over the wrestling events again. We're going to go on the wrestling events again. Let's make sure we get them up here. Hold on. Where are they? Before I leave, let me get this going. I said my buddies are here now, so make sure I get everything going. Show them what's what. So let's do everything in order. So, hey, we're going to do it like this. We're going to put my, Lord Jesus. Hold on. I just had this fixed, y'all. Y'all don't even know. I'm doing it now because I got my buddies in here. My girl Kelly Ray up in here. So we're gonna get it cracking and percolating. Let's get it started again. So here we go. So once again, let's run the shows down, you guys. So that's right, November the 8th, there at Marktree, Arkansas, 802 Liberty Street, we have the Retribution. No Forgiveness, No Mercy. MCW presents the Retribution, No Forgiveness, No Mercy, November 8th. Doors open at 5 p.m. Bell time usually at 6 p.m. That's right. And you'll get to see 187 with my guys, C.T. Fletcher and Galen Ray, the MCW Tag Team Champions. Also see the Snake Man, Sean Goodrich. You'll see Prodigy. You'll also see my boy, Zach Daniels. Come on out to Mark Tree. That, hey, you need to call for ringside or VIP. Call Carl Clapp, 870-623-6825. That is right, 802 Liberty Street, Mark Tree, Arkansas. And your boy, Mac Manz, will be in the building on the For Real. Also, October 25th, the return of Fat Jitsu K-Tune returns at Holiday Wars. The Valiant Arena, 201 Highway 367, Tuckerman, Arkansas. That's right, MCW/ASWF presents Halloween Wars, October the 25th. Doors open at 6:30, bell time 7:30 p.m. Hey, you got to come down, see what we got going on. It's going to be a great night, y'all. Also, let's get it cracking. Action-packed sports back at you again in Little Rock, Arkansas. That's right, Little Rock, Arkansas. Mills High School Gymnasium, Friday, November 14th, 2025. That's right, the doors open at 5 p.m., bell time at 6 p.m. You'll see Action Jackson. You'll see my boy Dutch Mantel. Sorry, that's Moonshine. I apologize. Moonshine Montel. You also see Action Jackson. You will see Aaron Roberts, The Problem. You will see the Samoan Brute Atua, the Last Skywalker, Maurice Walker, the Golden One, Cassandra Golden, Demo Black, and others. Come on out to see Brawl for It All, November 14th, provided to you by Action Pack Sports. Y'all, let's give a round of applause for everybody coming out to them events. Y'all have got to get out, man. Get out, y'all got to get out. Hey, we got so much. This Arkansas wrestling scene is off the chain, y'all. You've got to be on top of it. If you have not been to the events in Arkansas, y'all, hey, I'm just going to send shout-outs. Vapor Pro, Action Pack Sports, MCW, that's OCO Championship Wrestling, MACW, 100 Wrestling, Gladiator Pro, OMW, Natural State Wrestling. Hey, y'all, I send shouts out to those, and I'm going to give another shout out to those. Gunshot salute to everybody I mentioned. Hey, much love to y'all. I want to thank y'all for tuning in tonight. Also, so before we get done, we got to give my boy his props. Lucor. My boy Lucor. Nobody came for the crown. Lucor, you are the scavenger hunt champion. Y'all, the next scavenger hunt starting up soon. I got that strive and that drive for 5. Y'all need y'all love on that, man. I'm trying to get to that 500. Y'all know how I do. I'm trying to get it there. I need that strive for 5. So I don't know what's going on with y'all, but I need much love on that. Let's get that 500. Let's get that 500 going on social media. I need the 500 on YouTube. We close. 500 on Instagram. Y'all, let's do this. We so close to getting these done, y'all. It's like it's love out here for everybody. Let's get it accomplished.
Oh, really? I would rather
tell y'all, man, how much I respect and love y'all. Y'all been awesome.
Welcome to the city. I'm cruising through with my top down.
At the last, hey, it was the last minute for some of y'all. I know I was sitting over here for a while. That first 30-minute rant was killer, y'all. Y'all gotta, if you get a chance, go back. You gotta hear it. There's a lot of things going on right now, y'all, in life with me and with some other things. I just got to the point where I'm kind of just fed up, where people not respecting each other and you know, the way we do things, where we live life. Like, you important, nobody else ain't. It's time to stop that. It's time to stop that, man. We got to come together, man. We got to start coming together and live like brothers and sisters, live like people that care. Man, everybody's opinion ain't the same opinion, but everybody's opinion matters. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Y'all know how I get down, man. It's time for me to lead the set. But before I leave, I always gonna put something on for my son entitled. I hope y'all like this song. I take good chances. Activity. Great. I get a chance to play it again for myself, but I did not own the rights to that music. I played on the video today. The music is, like I said, my son Untitled is one of the songs. Also, the young lady I played earlier is one of the songs. Like I said, y'all just vibe out to
Hey, yo, Prince, man.
I love
I'm
y'all.
on my tribe shit today. I feel it.
See y'all, man.
It's your boy Young Title.
Okay, so this the type of rhyme that'll make you use your mind. Try not to lose your mind. It's spectacular design. There's a reason why I do this. Trying to start a movement. You miss one step and you'll be clueless. Thoughts that you don't know what to do with. It's not a race, but if it was, I'm winning by a shoe-in. They salty cause they don't know how I do it. Confident, and I'm about to prove it. Screw it, I'm about to take a bite and chew it. My mind's in the galaxy, came from gravity. Still create a masterpiece, not talking blasphemy. It's so sad to see I'm in my own head. Sick of the thoughts, looking for the future, but I'm worried about what I brought. See my head to the sky, had to get it down my ass.
Do it.
Struggle real around here, I won't let it last. Smell the fumes in the air, you know I'm smoking gas. Rotation like puff, puff, pass. So I say, I'll never rest, regardless of all the pain and the stress. Say it with my chest, I was destined to be the best. I'll never rest, regardless of all the pain and the stress. Say it with my chest, I was destined to be the best. I'll never rest, regardless of all the pain and the stress. Say it with my chest, I was destined to be the best. I'll never rest, regardless of all the pain and the stress. I'll say it with my chest, I was destined to be the best. I'm moving forward, not listening, I'm breaking orders. Tell 'em I don't need no passport, I still cross the border. You thinking you can out-rap me, boy? I oughta spit some wicked shit, you see the difference. I got the game slaughtered. Got a long road ahead of me, counting blessings every day, feeling real heavenly. Throwing all my flavors out to get the perfect recipe. Tell them they below, not next to me. I dare 'em try to question me. Toss the coin up, calling it heads, cause that's what I'm aiming for. Your whole quality's dead. I was built from strong threads. Watch my working just like COVID-19. It's gonna be a tough spread. Now I got your attention. Let's switch dimensions. I think they need me in this competition. Thanks to influences, it's my ambition. Also envision my path, so I complete the mission. I'll never rest, regardless of all the pain and the stress. Say it with my chest, I was destined to be the best. I'll never rest, regardless of all the pain and the stress. Say it with my chest, I was destined to be the best. I'll never rest, regardless of all the pain and the stress. Say it with my chest, I was destined to be the best. I'll never rest, regardless of all the pain and the stress. I'll say it with my chest.